entire meal minus the bread. I took like 3 bites out of it. So I had pasta, green pasta with parmesan, chicken parm, and then it had broccoli on the side. So eat my broccoli. Then a couple bites of the garlic bread, and then I had half the fucking mini pizza. Took half of it. That shit's spicy. You ever eat that? Spicy pierogi pizza. They got these potatoes. Welcome to Singles Night. It's Mike Lucio here at Rockets. Holiday weekend. We got Monday, the 22nd, Victoria Day. My dad said she was pretty powerful. Queen Victoria. One of the most powerful individuals in the history of the world.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. What's going on, Brian? I never met her.
I would hope not.
So I don't know if like what she could lift or anything like that, like how powerful she was. Or do you think she meant like influence?
I think he meant influence.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe she was doing like, you know,
Benching,
benching
deadlifts.
like
How many deadlifts could she
350.
do?
Yeah, yeah. You never know, eh?
It's true.
RBI, what's going on? Carla, Matt McLean, just talking about what do you think Queen Victoria could lift? This show's gonna
I
be.
bet you she could lift. Yeah, I bet you she could have lots of people lift for her.
Yeah, this show's gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna get right into it though. So we announced that the Pleasure Box is back. Pleasure Box 2.0. Brandon's got some.
Look at
The
that.
graphics this guy does.
Oh yeah.
Like I cannot
Oh
pay him.
yeah.
I cannot pay him too much. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking we need a pay
I think it's
reduction.
pretty sexy, don't you? Look at that.
I don't know.
Those are your lips on there, buddy.
Are they?
Yeah.
I would never bite my lip like that.
Yes, you would. It was like
Maybe
that time
pushing out a deuce or something.
when
you
you were in Florida and you sent me that picture of you in that mankini and you were turned around and you were facing me and you had your lips bit like that. That's where I took it from.
The only time I do that is when I'm struggling. You know, number 2. Anyways, no, RB, you don't. Just I gotta be honest with you, man. Like I've met you and you're just not my type. But nice enough person. I just don't think there's any romance there.
Hi, big boy.
Anyways, the Pleasure Box 2.0. Let's get it. Let's get a quick how do you do? How this is gonna work. So you can now ask for whatever brand or sport you want specific. So if you want a spot in the hockey Pleasure Box, they are numbered 101 to 200. We just went over this, Brandon and I. So cards number 1 to 100 are wrestling cards. So if you want to claim a Pleasure Box spot, you just tell us if you want it to be wrestling, hockey, or baseball. Number 2, there's only 100 cards in each box. Can I explain it? Like he's got to know right away.
Yeah, he's excited.
Settle down. Anyways, so there's 100 cards in each spot. So here's the thing: spots are now cheaper. They are $25 a spot. It's at the expense of the super high-end card, though. There's less spots, meaning the odds are now in your favor. Well, there's just, there's still big hits in there. There's just not 200 cards, so it's half the odds it was before. Sorry, not half. Twice the odds it was before, as you being able to hit a better card. $25 a spot. So your top end cards are probably in the $500 to $600 range now, which makes sense. Like it's okay. There will be times where there will be times where I will throw $1,000, $2,000 card in there to maybe drive sales, but for opening night on Pleasure Box 2.0, I want you guys to see how it's going to run for the majority of the time. So we have wrestling, hockey, and baseball. Some of the top hits, I can't remember what I put in the baseball box. There's some cool stuff in there though. Baseball's the one that I can't remember what the hell I put in there, but there will be hits that. There's a couple 101s in there.
Oh.
Nolan Ryan 101. They're $400 or $500 cards. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about the return on investment. Hockey is totally revamped. The hockey side's probably the best side of everything. Like I kind of went with a lot of patch autos. So if you get a bad hit, it's still going to be okay. It's going to be good. So Pleasure Box is going to open the show tonight. Joe actually messaged me as soon as I put the ad up for the new Pleasure Box. He's already grabbing four spots out of the wrestling box. So we're going to start the night with the Pleasure Box on the wrestling side of things. So Brandon's going to bring up Brandon Goddard. We got 4 of them to go. If you guys want to try the Pleasure Box to start the night, have at it. We're here to please you.
All right, so you threw a curveball at me with that. So hang on a sec.
I thought you were ready for it.
Well, you said but you didn't say you were starting it.
So Matt McKay's going to take 1 hockey. So the way it's going to look a little bit different up here, okay? It might take us just a second to get things kind of situated, because usually when I wrote down your names on the Pleasure Box spot of things, it's just straightforward, like everything was together. Now I got to put what sport it is.
Now I'm sorting them, so.
we will. We'll get it. We'll do it. We'll figure it out. Just trying to.
Okay, so do you want to stick with the wrestling first and go
Yeah,
in order?
we'll do it
Okay. So
in
1
order.
to
No, we'll
100.
do it in order that they come. Just like that, 8 spots. Alright, so we'll do these real quick. We'll shut it down for now. We do have to get into the regular show. Tonight's show is going to be 60 cards. So I had 60 cards laid out, ready to go. Then I went to the card show in the States yesterday and bought literally like an entire shoebox worth of stuff. So I had an hour before the show. I came in a little bit early. So I was like, let's see what I can pull. So I pulled some really cool shit for you guys. Nothing crazy expensive except for one card. It's more of a show off. But it's going to be on the wrestling side of things. If it doesn't sell, it's probably going to go in the pleasure box as one of the top hits. You're going to see why in a minute. But yeah, we got 4 spots for Joe. So if you show them now, when we bring up random.org, as you guys can see it, they can see that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it says 1 to 100. Okay, I'll let Zach Ellis's one come through there. It says 1 to 100. That is for the WWE. So if when Matt McKay's spot comes up at 5, it's going to say numbers 101 to 200 because they're tagged that way. It's not, so you guys can see it, right? And then when we do the baseball box, it's 201 to 300. Just so you guys know, there's no funny business going on here. That's just how they're tagged, okay?
Okay.
Zach Ellis was NHL, right?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. We got
Anytime
4
you are.
spots here.
Ready?
I'm ready, man.
First one, number 7.
Number 7. Starting things off on the brand new and improved.
And who is this for?
Joe Strong. So number 7 is I dropped it. Is a Sonya Deville Topps on-card autograph from 2021 Topps. Sonya Deville. I like her. I don't know. She's a great heel in my opinion. Just give me a second here. All right. 68. That didn't take long. The number 1 card coming out of the wrestling box, not in my opinion, the most expensive card that's probably in there. To get hit, I knew this was going to happen. So you just pulled the Road Dogg 101 auto that was $350 last week.
Ooh.
Out of the 2nd spot. So, as you guys can see, I loaded these up pretty good. That's a huge kick in the nards. 101, 2nd card pulled. What's he get? I bet he pulls the Shawn Michaels auto next. Nope. I don't know who this guy is, but card number 41, a rookie card of Jake Atlas from NXT. All autos so far. That's pretty good odds. There's numbered stuff in there too, numbered and relics. To get 3 autos right in a row is pretty good odds. I'd say it's probably 33% across the board kind of thing. Where we at? Number 72. Another auto. Oni Lorcan NXT auto. I don't know who that is. Can you turn your audio up?
That's as high as I can go on that. So I'll turn
Maybe
it
it's the music.
Turn it towards you. There you go. Okay.
All right, so that's it for wrestling for right. Or do you want to do?
Let's do McLean since he's here.
Yeah, we'll do Matt McLean since we're already here. Matt's gonna get number 39. Number 39 is a Bray Wyatt Money in the Bank. Sorry, I gotta see this. It is serial numbered 01 out of 50 on the right up here. So Bray Wyatt out of 50 is going to be the next card pulled. Card number 39. All right, we're going to move to the NHL box now. We got Matt McKay and then Matt McLean and Zach Ellis. So as you see, Brandon's going to change up the numbers here.
Is that better?
You ready?
Is it too loud now, Carlo?
They'll tell us.
Okay.
All right, up next, we've got Matt McKay with the NHL. 179. That's awesome. Upper Deck Young Gun canvas of Bernie the dog from the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, nice.
The canvas Young Gun. Who is this? Yeah, Bernie from Colorado. That's a dog, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
a weird looking dog, eh?
Yeah.
He's like, his face is smashed.
Oh, what do you expect? It's a damn costume the guy's wearing.
All right, so that's Bernie the dog going to.
Matt McKay.
Hey Matt, you could probably give that. Is it your brother-in-law, Uncle Dog? He's got a brother. I think it's a brother-in-law.
Okay, so Matt McLean.
So he said it's okay for the sound.
Yeah.
All
198.
right. Matt McLean is 198. You said.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? It's a mascot party here. Now we have Nash from the Nashville Predators. That's the. I think he's a dog too. No, he's a saber-toothed tiger or something. But I don't know why he's blue. But the hits out of the hockey not so great so far. But there's still plenty of time. All right. Hit some autos here. Zach Ellis with 105.
105.
All right, what do we got for 105? 105, some stuff left over from the old pleasure box. We have a Jake Evans on-card O-Pee-Chee Platinum Retro Auto going out to Zach Ellis. Jake Evans from the Montreal Canadiens. There's lots of good stuff in the hockey spot. You guys are clearing out some of the older stuff in there. Wrestling started off with a bang. We got hold on. I got to switch boxes here. They all didn't fit in the same box. So just for Adam Pelkey, we're going to bring out the special baseball box. All right, let's do it. 255. 255 is a Carson Fulmer Immaculate Auto. This card is... Where's the serial number on this? I thought it was a low number. Yeah, it's out of 25. Carson Fulmer Immaculate Auto out of 25 going out to Adam Pelkey. Is there a football? No, there is not. I wouldn't be able to restock it quick enough. Like I was saying to Brandon, it's really hard to stock these boxes after we go through a big week. Say we have a big week and we have 20 WWE or 30 WWE spots sold. Like for me to find cards numbered at 99 or less, or autos or relics in those sports, it's hard for me to do it every week. I can do it infinitely with hockey, probably baseball as well. What team is that? I think it was Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, Chicago.
All right, that's it for now. We're going to get to the show here. Put that down below. You ready?
Anytime.
We're ready. Let's go with singles night here. We got 41 live viewers. Good showing. Welcome, everybody. We know it's a holiday weekend. Everybody's busy. Everybody's probably tired. We went to the fireworks out in... what do you call that place?
Dover?
Yeah, Dover. No, not Dover.
Erio?
Rod and Gun.
Oh,
just outside of town here.
The Kent Cloverleaf.
Yeah,
Gun
Kent
Club,
Cloverleaf. All right, so the cards are going to come quick and in a hurry tonight, so be ready for them. Starting the show off with a nice 1984-85 Topps Wayne Gretzky MNT 7. Is that near mint? Yeah, 7 is near mint from them. $35 on the Wayne Gretzky. Really nice card for a cheap price. You're paying like $15 for the card, if that. The grading is where all the money is. Must be on a bender, eh? Didn't he realize it was Monday? Why am I not at work? $35 on the Wayne Gretzky 7.0 MNT from 84-85 Tops. Don't forget to like and share this broadcast with your friends so everybody can join in. The pack bar is open as well. We're not gonna spend as much time on the pack bar tonight, but of course you guys can open packs as much as you want. I don't think we have our overhead camera. You said, right?
I think because we started the program without it.
Yeah, I don't think we have our overhead camera.
I can deactivate it, reactivate it. There we go.
Hey, we got it. We'll fix that when we need to.
I'll fix it during studio mode.
All right. Next up, our first auction of the night. We do have more auctions tonight. Local legend Seth Griffith from Walsburg. His AHL autograph coming to you from the Oilers, I believe. Who's this? Oh, the Condors. All right, so $1 opening bid with $1 bid increments. Adam Pelkey's already got $3 on it. He knows what to do. Mitch Miller's throwing out a $5 bid for the Seth Griffith. Jessica, $5, a little bit too low. We already have a $5 bid from Mitch Miller.
$10 seconds left. $7 to Matt McKay, just a little higher than Adam Pelkey at 6. 3, 2. Dale Brown.
Dale Brown, you sneaky. Oh, he's got the fingers of gold, eh? Like you just. What do they call that? Midas touch.
He's the Midas touch, yeah. He's just got the timing down. He knows what he wants to lay
He
out.
doesn't mess around. Our wrestling fans, if you're out there tonight, this guy's getting what seems to be a pretty good push in the WWE right now. Bronson Reed, on-card Topps Chrome autograph for $20. Is he going to be a next big star? We'll see. They don't usually like going with the bigger guys. They kind of fizzle out, but it's worked for Kevin Owens being a heavyset guy. Mick Foley did all right, so who knows? Bronson Reed, anyways, out of $199 from Topps Chrome, $20. So I was telling Brandon before we went on the air. I went to the card show. I 60 cards laid out, ready to go for the night. The show was already done. I did the show on Friday, so it was ready to go. I know I usually leave. Like if something comes in the store Friday or Saturday, like I'll leave space in case I want to add it to the show. But I didn't expect. Ryan sends me a message on Saturday. Hey, do you want to go to the card show tomorrow? It was in Livonia in the U.S. So I'm like, all right, I don't care. I literally bought like almost a shoebox full of cards. So it was enough to do an entire show and a half probably next week and the week after. So I was like, I'm going to use some of these because I really like some of the stuff that's in there. We'll get to some of those in a bit. We'll see what time's like. Because I pulled 20 cards. If we have time, like if things are running smooth, we'll get to them. If things are kind of chugging along, we'll do a few, but not all.
Play it by ear. Yeah.
We'll play it by ear. I guess that's a saying that they've used for a while.
Yep.
Is that something people say?
It is. It's something people say.
So what does it mean?
To, I think, just kind of listen and then be able to determine based on what you are bringing in.
So I think it's more like some futuristic thing where in the future
you can play things.
We can play things with our ears.
Your ears. Like a harmonica.
Yeah, like you know the strings on the guitar. You just strum it with your ear. I don't know. I'm a little goofy tonight. Maybe that's what it is.
All right.
All right. Up next, we got the Jimmy Howard. It's just the base card from the Cup. A lot of people can't afford to open this product. It is a very high-end product. So a lot of people just like to pick up their favorite players here and there. So nice and cheap. Jimmy Howard from the Cup, number to $249, just the base card, $5. If you're a Red Wings collector, nice Red Wings card to pick up for cheap. Literally like this year's Cup, I think we sold out at $1,400 a tin.
Oh.
You get one base card, by the way.
Yeah.
In a tin. The rest is autographed in memorabilia, but it's the base cards actually have really good value. Still people out there that would try and build this base set.
Oh, yeah.
So $5 for a Detroit goaltending legend. Matt McKay's got it. And you know who is a little bit better than Jimmy Howard?
Chris Osgood.
Chris Osgood. He's going to go next. Chris Osgood out of 249 is going to be next for $8. He's a little bit better, so he's a little bit more expensive.
He is a little bit better. He's got 400 wins.
No, it wasn't that many, was it?
He got 400 wins.
Was it 400?
Yeah.
We had 2 cups? Or 1 cup?
3.
I thought he was backup for Hassick once. Matt McKay grabbed it anyways. Alright, for our Detroit Tigers fans, here's an oldie. So, you might not remember him, but I do. This is back when I had season tickets for the Tigers. His name's Chris Shelton. Do you guys remember Chris Shelton at the beginning of 2007, I believe it was? He hit like 12 or 13 home runs in September. Or no, not September. What's the first month of the season? May?
May.
He hit like, or no, sorry, April. They start in April, don't they?
Yeah. No, spring training's in April.
His first, literally his first like 25 games of the season, he had almost half a home run a game. They're like, he's gonna crush Babe Ruth's record. All this, right?
Yeah.
And then he ended up with like 25 for the year. He hit 10 the rest of the year.
And then he went sad trombone on us.
And that's the year they went out and got Sean Casey, I believe, because he was playing first base. They needed some pop at first base because he is what he is. 401 wins.
401 wins, yeah.
So he's 2 as a starter. Yeah, I knew he was backup
2 as a starter.
for
He was a
Hassick
backup. I think he was a backup to Vernon.
Maybe, yeah. All right, so Chris Shelton, nice jersey card, Upper Deck Artifacts, $7. Just a nice cheap jersey card of the Detroit Tigers to get you kind of excited for baseball. 50 live viewers we just touched. Did you see that? I seen it.
No, I didn't.
It just popped to 50 and jumped back. Matt McKay, he's on a roll. That's 3 in a row, by the way, if you want to give him a turkey. I don't know how he has that set up so quick. That's pretty good.
It's right underneath Pleasure Box 2.0.
It's like right in there, you know. All right, Aiden Hutchinson, really good rookie for the Detroit Lions. We got his rookie card here from Illusions. $1 opening bid with $1 bid increments. It's just auction style tonight. We have more auctions tonight than we've had literally combined in the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
I went auction style tonight for a few.
All right, that's fine. RB Allen, $1 opening it up.
Starting it up at $1 for RB Allen. So everybody's asking me, what was this embarrassing moment at the D spot in Windsor? RB Allen, $4 on the Aiden Hutchinson. Sorry. Yeah, $4. Darcy's at 3. Sorry, it looked like a 5 from my angle.
Adam
Pelkey at 7's going to steal it. All right, there we go. Our first, one of our bigger cards tonight. There's not a whole lot in like the high end area tonight because they're just not selling, guys. Like everybody's tight right now. We know cost of living's up right now. Inflation's killing people, so we like to keep it so everybody can still take part. Maybe there's a $50 to $100 card or $100 card that you might take a stab at, but we're not putting up the $300-$400 stuff right now. Not right now, anyways. But this is a big one. For those of you that watched Yellowstone, Cole Hauser plays Rip, one of the best characters on the show. Did you know that?
Nope.
You don't watch Yellowstone?
Never seen it.
All right, so Cole Hauser, authentic autograph. This one's numbered out of 50 from Pop Century. We got $65 on the Cole Hauser autograph. Literally one of the biggest stars on television right now, and Brandon has no idea.
I have no idea who he is. Kevin Costner's in that. I know that.
Yep.
Is he, what is he, like a rival to Kevin Costner? Is he like
No, he works for him at the farm.
Works for him on the farm.
He's his right-hand man.
All right. Doing what?
Killing people. Rounding up horses. Killing horses.
Killing horses.
23 seconds left to go on the Cole Hauser autograph. $65. Yeah, he takes people to the train station.
Is that code for like killing
Yeah,
them?
he kills them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Kevin Costner is like Tony Soprano in this?
He's the governor of Montana.
Is he like Tony Soprano? Like he just runs it like the mob?
So when people ask me what Yellowstone's like, I usually refer to them as like Sons of Anarchy, but with horses.
Okay.
It's just like, how do these? So
is it numbered? RB wants to know, is that numbered?
it was numbered out of 50. Yes. So it's the same problem I had with the show Sons of Anarchy. Like, how can you kill this many people and not have like
not
the
know.
army at your doorstep, or like I know what do they call that? RICO, where they come and like they can charge you or whatever with previous offenses and stuff like that. But I'm watching Sons of Anarchy. They literally killed like hundreds of people on that show, and it only stretched out like a 3-4 year period.
Yeah.
That, like, how?
You would think there'd be mass murder signs all over the place
Yes,
that have like
or
FBI,
if
CIA.
Yeah, there like Sons of Anarchy meets The Sopranos, but on a ranch.
It's TV. You have to suspend disbelief a little bit, right?
Well, Yellowstone's a little bit different. I will give them the credit that they use a lot of the. It's a lot to do with like they just want to live their way of life out there. So like on the ranch, they don't want the ranch to be taken over by like corporate America. They don't want it to become a tourist destination. They want to be able to ranch. You know what I mean? So, I can see they're just trying to protect their way of life.
Sure.
That's the premise behind the show. That's why he runs for governor. That's why this happens, that happens. But there's just so much going on. Like it's like you can't kill that many people without somebody coming down on you. Like Sons of Anarchy, in my opinion, if Sons of Anarchy was legit, and I know that stuff happens every day with gangs and stuff, but hundreds of people, like, you know, and then they go to jail and they're killing people at will, like free will, like how do you? And then they get out, like, oh yeah, you're good, just see you later.
You served your time.
I don't know. It's not that believable.
Yeah, of course not. It's suspend disbelief, right?
I guess. Anyways, we got a really cool Robbie Alomar Top Stadium Club Finest Refractor. Just a cool Robbie Alomar that I found just sitting around. $1 opening bid on the Robbie Alomar for the Jays. We don't have a lot of Alomar stuff on for the Jays, so we're gonna throw one up tonight. One times one opening bid, $1 increment. Pelkey's gonna throw a buck at it. The Wraith, $8. Unless that was an old bid coming through. Wraith, can you confirm that that's a bid, or is that maybe you got stuck or something? That'd be some crazy leg, because the last $8 card was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Annie K's jumping in. Oh, he's got it. $8. All right,
okay.
We're good.
Was Carla ever successful in finding her phone? Did she ever get that phone out of
I
the
don't
elevator
think so.
shaft? No? That phone is now just part of the elevator shaft.
Annie K's excited. Oh, that came in late, the Pelkey bid. It was just a little bit late. Race gonna get it. $8. You almost got it, Pelkey. Just you missed by literally like 1/100th of a second. Race gonna pick that up. Alright, so this is a bonus card tonight. I told you we got I got a stack here of bonus cards, okay? These are all cards that weren't gonna be on the show. Oh, you're showing them my crotch now.
You can't see it.
Oh, okay. He's in studio mode.
Yeah.
Bonus cards. First one of the night in the bonus section. Here we go. Since there's some love for the Jays fans tonight, how about a Bo Bichette game used jersey card from Topps, Major League material? Let's go $14 on the Bo Bichette. I don't even have the price written down. It's just for you guys.
Hey, Artie, how's it going? Nice to meet you. How does it work with paying for this stuff?
Adam Pelkey. You can pay multiple ways. So, for the most part, we ask that you send EMT once the show's... actually, I will send you an invoice tomorrow. I usually just do it through the internet. I'll tell you how much you owe from the night before. We ask that you pay that in reasonable time. Speaking of which, I did have one gripe. I don't know who this is. I have my glasses here. Expert Digger on last week's show. They've yet to come forward and tell me who they are. They use like an alias online. I don't know who it is. So if you're watching Expert Digger, you're not in trouble or anything. I don't know how to get a hold of you because they message through, I think, YouTube.
Right.
If it's Facebook, I can just click on your name and then send a message.
Yep.
But you're on YouTube, and I have no idea how to get in touch with you. So if you're on there, send us an email or a quick message to the store, and we'll take care of it for you. Well, that was fun. Our first of bonus card round. Stick with baseball then. We got Vladdy Guerrero, another cool jersey from Vladdy Guerrero for $15. We accept PayPal, friends and family, yes. PayPal has to be friends and family. We do charge for shipping as well, so if you need any of that, just contact us beforehand. The reason we do friends and family, the taxes are already in on the cards, so it's hard to lose the percentage on the PayPal as well.
But welcome, Artie. Where are you from, man?
What the hell was that? Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome. Don't forget to get your pleasure box spots in. Sold 9 right off the hop. That was pretty good. The biggest wrestling card in the box was already... There's still great wrestling cards in there. So someone asked me what was in there. So it was basically everything that was in there from the pile driver box that never got pulled. So all the cards are numbered to 99 or less on the non-auto memorabilia. Connecticut, cool. Have we had Connecticut yet?
No, Connecticut's new.
So we've had like Massachusetts, Nevada,
Yep. We saw
Israel.
We had someone in Israel.
We got people all over the world watching, but I think Pete's in Illinois or Missouri.
PG?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's pretty cool. All right, another cool one up next. Artist Urbe on-card signature. This is Global Chirography from SP Authentic a few years back. Urbe being Latvian, pretty cool looking card. Very underrated goaltender in his day.
Yep.
Always loved the no paint on the mask like he just played.
Yeah.
$20 on the Urbe auto. On-card SP Authentic Chirography.
I'm actually curious to know what are your thoughts about Kyle Dubas being fired, and what do you think that's going to leave for Toronto?
So Mark Bergevin's going to be their next GM.
Okay, that's not a bad GM. Actually, is a good replacement.
Took the Canadians to the Cup with nothing.
But what do you think is going to happen to their core four? They all want to be. They're all saying they all want to play in Toronto.
Of
they
course.
Don't want to play
why would you say anything different?
Of course, I know. But do you think that's going to happen?
So, Mike Trudell's going to grab it. Welcome back to the show, Mike. Been a while. It's a good pickup, though. All right, for our wrestling fans, we have the Ultimate Warrior. Not my favorite, but a lot of people he was. Ultimate Warrior, numbered out of 199 from Chronicles, the red variation, for $12. Dubas wasn't fired. Okay.
I know he wasn't fired. I know that.
So,
I know.
I want to explain something to you, Adam.
Did you give the price?
He was told either you can go on your own terms, or we're going to come out and say we're not re-signing you. If you want to save some face, you just go out there and say what you want to say, and that you part ways. But he was told that he was not welcome back. And if you say no to Bergevin, that's a bad decision because of the fact that he's the type of GM. He never had those kinds of pieces in Montreal. I guess you know more than we do.
Still, though, Shanahan's not going to give up control like that.
I don't know. I wasn't in the room. I guess you were.
Adam, do you think they're gonna? So, do you think they're gonna be better or worse as a result of this? I'm actually curious.
This is the end.
Yeah.
This is the
beginning
demise.
Of the end. Yeah. Okay. So it's rebuild time now.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. All right, you guys are talking. I'm gonna respond to this, but we got $12 on the Ultimate Warrior out of 199. We ship from Canada. We're in Canada. Up next, we have the Marc-Andre Fleury SP Game Used jersey card for $10. Scared? What do you say? I'm scared to know that answer.
If they're going to get better or worse.
No. So, all right. So we got $10 on the Marc-Andre Fleury jersey card. I'm trying to compose myself here because I want to say what I want to say. All the players came out and said, "Hey, we want to keep this together. We think we can win here." What do you expect them to say? I don't like my teammates. I think we need different people.
Yeah, this isn't working.
That's not how it works. Well, you say you don't know who you want to take over, but I don't think it really matters. You're going to get with whoever they shove down your throat. I will tell you this: the next GM's job is to fail. That I'm going to tell you that straight up. He's gonna be stuck cleaning up the mess because this is a mess. When you look at it, I'm looking at it a different way. They have one of the biggest decisions to make for a franchise.
What, signing Matthews?
Signing Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
Okay? So Austin Matthews came out publicly and said, if I'm not signed by the time the season starts, we're not going to negotiate anymore. So, when's the last time you ever seen this work out for the team? I want to ask you that question seriously. I've been telling you guys that Matthews was going to leave for the last 3-4 years. But when's the last time a player has publicly come out and said, if you don't sign me by X date, we're not going to negotiate through the season, and it ends up working in the team's favor?
Yeah. No,
it
he's
doesn't.
Gone.
So Tavares did the same thing.
He'll be gone by trade deadline.
No, they will not trade him.
You don't think so?
They're going to lose him for nothing because
no.
they're so dumb.
They can't be that dumb.
They're so dumb, and the fans would burn the stadium down
if they traded him.
If they traded him,
if they lose him for nothing, they're going to burn the city down.
I believe they call this rock in a hard place, Brandon.
Yeah.
So, and not only do I think this is going to happen, but I think that the upper brass of the Toronto organization wants it to happen. I think they're done with the guy.
Yeah, he's got the no movement clause. That's right.
Yeah, Rowdy says it best. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. You don't even have a GM, and you're less than a month from the draft.
Yeah.
You're less than a month and a half from free agency, right?
Yep.
You don't even have the guy in place. You haven't had any meetings yet for these players or these guys. That's the number one. If I'm being honest, RB Allen hit it right on the head.
Trade him.
They got to trade him at the draft, if anywhere.
Yep. Move up in the draft and start.
I think you trade him for players and picks, but mainly players. So, very interesting. Anyways, all these Toronto fans that have been screaming at me for the last 3-4 years, they'll never trade him. They'll never trade him. Now they're saying we better trade this guy at the draft.
Yeah, you have to, because he's not gonna. Yeah.
So the problem is, who wants him? Who wants him? Who can afford him?
Well, yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
So a lot. On paper, it sounds like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Like we get a guy that's a guaranteed 40 goal scorer, blah blah blah. But in hockey, the money matters more than the player, in my opinion. The cap hit matters more than the player. If you can find that guy with the perfect balance, that's the players you need. So, I don't think that's even considered.
Well, and not for the money that he's going to demand.
No, this guy's having a big playoffs. We got Sam Bennett. The guy that couldn't do a pull-up. Remember Don Cherry made fun of him on the air? He could not do a pull-up at the Combine. Went out and bitch slapped 3/4 of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I literally heard a quote on the game. They just cannot handle this guy. He's like 5'10".
Yeah.
What is he? Oh, he's 6'1". Sorry. Guess what? He got bigger. He was literally beating the shit out of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Dirty player. Okay.
not a bad.
I don't. So Rowdy, the only way that deal happens, I think, is if he's signed. So they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up the second overall pick for Adam Fantilli
No.
unless they guarantee to sign
Yeah,
Matthews.
they got to sign him long term too. They can't just give him a 2-year deal or something like that.
All right, so Sam Bennett, young gun, nice and cheap, $8. Looks like he has a legit shot at winning a Stanley Cup. Very high draft pick. I think he was top 10 draft pick, was he not? Top 5, maybe.
He was top 10. I don't think he was 5.
I think he was top 5.
Was he 7th? 7th overall?
Yeah. 4th overall. I knew he was high. Dale Brown. All right, for our baseball friends, an MNT 8.5 Greg Maddux Leaf rookie. Don't have a lot of graded baseball on the show. Sorry I can't get a better shot than that. 8.5 for the 1987 Greg Maddux rookie. $40, 4-0 on the Maddux. So, we're talking Matthews right now. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But I think it's the perfect scenario for shit to hit the fan. No GM, draft coming up. Your best player needs to be signed. It gives the organization an out. Like they can just add it up to bad timing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we couldn't get Austin signed because we were going through the process of looking for a new GM. We didn't have time.
You
know what I mean?
Thinking about that though? You think that's crossing their mind that they've got an out like that? I think they're in panic mode right now.
If I'm being honest, if I'm thinking about it, aren't they supposed to be smarter than me?
Well, they are, but I would think
they are not
supposed to be smarter than you.
Watch your mouth.
Not that they are smarter than you, but
watch your mouth, boy.
Supposed to be smarter than you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, I've been wrong once, maybe twice, on what happens in the business side of hockey. But let's be honest. I called Connor Bedard 4 months ago.
Yeah.
As soon as Chicago was a bottom 5 team, I'm like, Bedard's going there. Big market team, one of the biggest stadiums in the league. They have, and that was also the reason that the league probably said to him, "Hey, it's okay to trade Patrick Kane to the Rangers. It's okay to let Taves go because we got your savior coming.
We got your back. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got you. Don't worry about it. We got this shit figured out.
We got your back, bro." Yeah, don't worry about all that sexual abuse scandal and all that stuff either. We're gonna Connor Bedard the shit out of this.
Yeah, they won't remember it after Connor gets there. All right, we got Brock Lesnar Prism. It's a cool card. We've had it on the show a few times. A lot of people love this card. It's his only football card. It's kind of neat.
Yep.
So Brock Lesnar, $1 opening bid, $1 bid increments. Now, actually, maybe he might have a football card back in the day. He might have like a deep, what do they call that? A deep track?
I don't know.
Probably team issues, maybe. $2 to Rowdy Walker. What would a package for Austin Matthews look like? I would say, because of his cap hit, he's got limited suitors. Like, who could make the cap room decide? Because
that's the problem.
Hold on, it's not just this year. Any team that's trading for him needs to have $14 million available for the next 5-6 years afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So, what team can do that? I'm going to tell you the team. I've got 2 teams on my radar that Austin Matthews would seriously consider going to. And those 2 teams are the Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. And the reason for those 2 teams, I got some dark horses too, so you're going to hear the dark horses. The reason for those 2 teams, that's the lifestyle that guy wants to live. He loves being out in LA with his buddies Bieber, going to UFC fights in Vegas. And think of it this way, Vegas, how far from home really is he in Phoenix? You know what I mean? Like, if he wants to go to Arizona for the weekend, if he's off, he can go see his family, right?
Yeah.
He's literally like, he could go in his car if he wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, so I seriously think that Vegas is a. But how do they do this? So they would have to get rid of Mark Stone, which is probably obvious.
Petrangelo, they probably got to get rid of Petrangelo
Nope,
too.
I think Mark Stone and guys like Marcia Show probably gone. There's probably $12 million right there. You know, they can tweak it a little bit.
Yep.
Rely on some rookies next year.
I can't see him going.
No.
I can't see him going to Arizona and playing in a stadium that's so small.
I would tell you what's going on in Arizona, but I'm seriously. I'm. What do you call that? I'm worried about my life.
Oh yeah. You're in the witness protection program, the NHL
No.
witness protection program.
If you guys can get together about $1,000 donation, I'll tell you what's happening in Arizona. I'll risk it for $1,000, but I'm not doing it for less than that. No, I'm serious. Like what I think Arizona really is.
Money laundering.
You're not far off.
Yeah.
You're not far off.
Hey Owen, how's it going, man?
All right. Next up, we got a nice Jose Bautista jersey card. Just a nice regular jersey card from the Toronto Blue Jays. You got $10 on the Bautista. Carla's, she must have won at bingo or something. That's 2 in a row. Maybe she goes 3. I doubt it. She's not a big biz ball. You want to throw another special card in there?
Sure.
I haven't seen Ryan Mitchell yet, so I'm not going to put the one card up because he's got to be here. You know he's going to want it.
Yeah.
Well, Toronto. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I don't think the coach matters. He's just the guy that talks to the media.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Since we're talking so much about the Maple Leafs, is this their starter going forward? Like comes in, has a good playoff game. Is this the guy? We got the Joseph Woll rookie card. Really tough to find now because of the playoff thing. We got $18 on the Woll. You can look him up online. $25 plus shipping. $18 here on the show. Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I like Samsonov. I thought Samsonov was pretty good.
I thought Samsonov played well. He was pretty steady for him, I think.
What do you, but just like every team has bad contracts, guys. But how can you sit back and like, what are you doing picking up a guy like Matt Murray? That, in my opinion, Dubas should have been fired just for that. And especially like 5 years, I think they gave the guy. So what? Who's taking that now? U.S. shipping. What's up there? I have Canada shipping on my wall here. It's $12 in Canada for a bubble mailer, $15 for a box. Well, so Adam, slow your roll. I know you think this is an easy answer, okay? Yeah, Samsonov's fine being a free agent. That's cool. They can re-sign him. I get that. He's the guy that I keep. But if you LTIR Murray, let me finish this shipping thing. I can get you a shipping quote. All of our shipping has to go registered mail. We're a business. If we try and send a card in a bubble mailer anymore, it just gets kicked back to us because they know we're sending sports cards. We can't do bubble mailers anymore for $4. That's just the way it is. Just the way. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, check out Murray's contract. I thought they signed him for like 4 or 5 years. Did they not?
Murray? Yeah, I think it was a 4-year deal.
Check it out. So anyways, Adam, what I want to say to you is you can only have so many guys on the LTIR. I don't know their exact situation, but I'm pretty sure Jake Muzzin's on long term. The Montreal Canadiens just ran into this problem because I follow them a lot more. They have Carey Price and Paul Byron. Paul Byron's off the books now. This was his last year. He's got 3 years left. So what do you do with the guy? I don't know if Jake Muzzin's in the same situation. You can only have so many guys on long term and then you get hit with cap penalties. So Montreal, their hands were tied this year because they had too many guys on injured reserve. They actually had an overage, which cost them, I think, $1.5 million on the cap this year, and that's how they do it now. If you go over, you pay it on the next year's cap. So they're going into the year. Artie, I gotta get a quote for you. I imagine it's gonna be like, it's gonna be in the $12 to $15 range. If I'm being honest, Canadian. That's how much it is for shipping in Canada. You're in Connecticut, so it's not that far. Like, obviously, it goes by distance and weight. I would say in the 15, maybe even $15, $18 range. We send stuff to Illinois, and it's about that. But yeah, you're gonna have to get a shipping quote from us. I'm not the shipper. I'm the talent. I just sit here and sell the shit. My wife handles all the shipping. I could message her. She's probably up. Anyways, next card up. Tom Brady, star-studded cracked ice refractor from, what set is this? Rookies and Stars. We've got $15 on the Tom Brady. I'm all flustered now. You guys asked me too many questions about the Leafs.
So if you had to ballpark where the Leafs finish next year, where do you think they finish?
They're still a playoff team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild card or division leader?
I don't know, man. I don't see anybody in the division that's taking leaps. Well, Ottawa. I was thinking teams that are like elevating themselves to the top. I think Ottawa replaces one of those four teams, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Florida's obviously going to be back.
Yes.
But Tampa, how can you bet against Boston?
No, you can't.
In my opinion, I think Tampa's the first team to fall. But it could be Boston. After a record season, you've seen it before. Montreal goes to the Cup, miraculous run, obviously, but then out of the playoffs the next year.
Just start to, yeah. Yeah, I don't see Boston being inconsistent.
But
like
they
that,
lost Bergeron.
Yeah.
Bergeron's gone. Like, he's, I'm pretty sure he's done.
Well, Boston will sign Matthews.
No. All right, for our wrestling fans, good Canadian girl. We've got Natalia autograph from Prism for $28. I guess he's got 1 year left.
Cap hit at $4.9 million though. Oof, that's a big cap hit for them. They can't afford Matt Murray 1 year at $5 million.
I like to go back to. I've said it. I don't know. I don't think either one of them are going to win a Stanley Cup. But remember when I said the Montreal Canadiens would win another Stanley Cup before Toronto? Is it not looking that way?
It's looking a little bit more like that.
It's starting to turn a little bit.
Yeah, it's looking. Yeah, the ship is starting to right itself.
All right, nice dual jersey card here. Marcus Naslund and Henrik Zetterberg, NHL Generations, both Swedish. That's why they're on a card together. Got $18 on the dual jersey. So, I don't know. Like, I think Ottawa takes one of the spots. I can't see Florida not being there again.
Carolina?
Like, Tkachuk's too good, man.
Think Carolina will take a step back?
Oh, Carolina's in the other division.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You got Tampa, Florida, Ottawa, Buffalo. Buffalo's another team that might push for a wild card. They were right there this year. That's, okay, if I'm being honest, that's the problem. That's the major problem with the playoff system format the way it is. So we were talking the other night. So back when there was 20 teams in the league, 16 made the playoffs.
Yep.
Right? Then it went to 24, 16 made the playoffs. They've never enhanced the amount of teams that make the playoffs. So we figured realistically that 24 teams should make the playoffs. That should be where it's at. What that does is that, hold on here, it allows your 4 division winners to have a bye.
Yep.
Okay? Then you have a best 2 out of 3. It's the same thing they
Like
did
in
in the
basketball. Like in
no, it's the
basketball.
same thing they did in the
College football?
no, the bubble. That's how Montreal got in the one year.
Oh, right.
They were one of the extra teams.
Well, basketball has a play-in now, right?
That's what best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
It gives your number 1 seed a week to rest. Sometimes that's in their advantage. Sometimes it's not. But it's got to happen, man. There's so much more money to be made. Baseball did it, right?
Yeah,
Why are we hanging on to this 16-team playoff format? Only half your league makes the playoffs. That's not acceptable. Like
well, especially with the parity in the league, right?
Yeah, so well, it would mean that, let's put it this way. Money's money, okay? Like playoff revenue is a little bit different. Like the fans in Ottawa, the fans in Buffalo, please take our money for at least one playoff game.
Yeah.
It's millions of dollars in extra revenue. Why is the league fucking this up so bad? You know what I mean? Why are they not even considering it? The more the merrier. That's the saying.
Well, it does have to be passed by the board of governors, and it has to be passed by the
owners
right?
would never say no.
Well, the owners would never say no. I get that.
What in what world is it a bad thing?
Oh, I'm not saying that it would be a bad thing.
So you go, if the NHL has a problem with it due to scheduling, maybe that's the only thing I can see. Then go to a 78 game or an 80 game season. If you told the teams in the league, look, we're going to cut 2 games off your schedule so we can fit this in, but you have a 75% chance, 80% chance of making the playoffs now and getting at least one playoff game, where you will be able to sell your tickets at 4 or 5 times face value that they were for one regular season game,
Teams would love that.
and you're going to sell out, they'd be like, okay. Like, here's an extra $5 million for showing up.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Like, I'd like to hear other people's thoughts on this. Do you think they need to expand the playoff format in the NHL? If yes, why? If no, why? You tell me right now. But I think I'm on the right projectile here. Like what I think they got to go to. I think we figured it out to be 24 teams because there'd be. No, that doesn't work. How many divisions are there? There's only 2. So they'd have
two
to
conferences, but 4 divisions.
Yeah. So what I'm saying though is you need to be left with 16 teams after the play-in.
Yeah.
So how do you get to that number?
So
I think you got to go back to the old divisions where
Yeah.
you have 6 teams per division. I think that works, and each division team or division leader gets the bye. But 4 out of 6 teams from each. It's the same thing we used to have. 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 6 would make it. I don't think that's gonna be a problem there, Adam. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that. All right, next up, Stanley Cup sticker. Panini sticker from the mid 90s. I can tell you the year actually. Actually early 90s. 1992 Panini sticker. Stanley Cup. You can't do it that way. Then what's the point of playing? If all teams made it, you might as well just have a big tournament.
Yeah.
There'd be no reason to have regular season games. It wouldn't even matter.
No.
There still has to be consequence. Like, you have to be good enough. You
be-
have to be the top 75%.
You got to be playing for something. What's the price on the sticker?
Oh, sorry, it's an auction. So $1 starting bid on the Stanley Cup sticker, $1 bid increments. So there's 16 teams per. Yeah, there'd only be 4 teams per division. So why not go 8 divisions with 4 teams in each, right? You could do that.
Okay.
3 make it, 1 doesn't. That eliminates 8 teams. That puts you to 24.
Yep.
And the top 2 teams, or the top team in each division gets a bye.
Gets a bye,
and 2 and 3
will
play,
have to fight
and then
each
they play 1, and
Yep.
then they start crossing over.
Okay.
Easy. It's easy. Or the way to do it even easier would be to go back to the 1 versus 8 format. So then the division doesn't even matter once you get through. Just all the number ones get a bye. Dale Brown at $4 is going to get that sticker. Really cool card coming up next from In the Game Used. Stickwork. It's a Leaf. Sorry, is that Leaf? No, it's back when. Oh yeah, it is Leaf. Sorry, it's from the Stickwork set. I'm having a rough time just remembering shit tonight. It is Ben Bishop, but it is a game used stick piece, jumbo stick piece, numbered at a 4. So there's only 4 copies of this card. We got it up for $28 tonight. Just a cool stick piece for $28. 15 seconds left to go on the Ben Bishop stick, numbered out of 4, $28.
What card are we on?
22. So we're a third the way there.
Okay.
I'll speed it up. All right, we got Jalen Hurts. NFL Clear Vision rookie card. Jalen Hurts rookie for $14. I think the Eagles have to be the favorites going into the NFC this year. My bold Canadians prediction. Like as in the Montreal Canadiens? I don't know. Give me 10 minutes. I'll figure it out. We got 40 seconds left on the Jalen Hurts rookie card. $14. So, Tim, the baseball pleasure box is basically just like the regular pleasure box, but it's only baseball cards. There's only 100 cards in the box now, so the odds are more in your favor. The top-end cards are in the $400 to $500 range rather than the thousands, because obviously the odds have to be equal. But it's $25 a spot now instead of $30, so it's cheaper. Alright, so I've got one bold... So a bold prediction is something that could happen, but it's not likely to happen. Cole Caulfield's not a Montreal Canadian next year. That's a bold prediction. He's a restricted free agent. There are rumblings that there are teams that might offer sheet him. There are rumblings that teams want to trade for him. One of the offers I've seen came from a, I would say, respected Montreal journalist. Okay? Montreal wants to move up in the draft. Not to Bedard, because that's not available. I get that. But they wouldn't mind having that number 2 pick. So they're talking about maybe Cole Caulfield and the number 5. Or Cole Caulfield and somebody else. Maybe next year's first. To move up to get Adam Fantilli at 2. What that does, it's Anaheim if you want to know. That puts Zegras and Caulfield on the same team. They played World Juniors together. They kind of want that connection.
Yeah, good chemistry.
They want that Zegras Caulfield combination. I don't know. It's nothing's impossible. If you offer sheet them, they're saying that a team like Philadelphia might offer sheet them because they have a ton of cap room. They said Montreal would match anything $9 million or below. That's the general consensus. I don't think so. I don't think Cole Caulfield leaving is going to do anything. I think Cole Caulfield leaving is just
business. Just business.
All right, we got the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps Chrome insert coming up right here. We got $6 on the cool Rookie Cup trophy winner Guerrero, $6. Hey, I get it, man, that he's a fan favorite, but they're going to feel a hell of a lot better when they're winning. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this right off the bat. Our GM, our new GM, Kent Hughes, he's not afraid of what people are going to think.
No, no, no.
You want another bold prediction? I don't think a third of the team's coming back. So you've heard it too. So like, I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. Like,
Yeah.
it's out there. Like I read all day long.
I
like
saw there was talk online today.
Yeah, yeah. So why hasn't he signed yet? He's been negotiating through the entire season for a contract. Clearly, there's an issue here. Andrew, has Andrew been on the show before?
I don't know.
There's no way I make that deal. There's no way. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading that wrong. Rumor is the 5th pick with Logan Mailloux and Josh Waugh for the 2nd. I thought you meant Caulfield was going to be in on that too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that, to move up 3 spots, I don't even make that deal. A lot of people are really sour on Logan Mailloux because of his past, but he's going to be an NHL All-Star. I'm telling you right now, he shoots the puck like 105 miles an hour. They'll teach him how to play defense. They've done that forever in Montreal. They've got the people to do it. Joshua Waugh, another very, very good player. You don't trade those guys for... So, you don't trade a guy like that at the draft. You keep a guy like that for the deadline when teams are looking to sell and you want to go out there and get a star player and re-sign them. That's how that's where you use a Joshua Waugh. If you don't trade a potential top 6 player, top 6 forward, for a potential top 6 forward. You're just trading apples for apples at that point, and giving up a defenseman and your pick. So it's like, I know Fantilli is going to be the best player out of everybody that you listed there, except for maybe that 5th pick, and I'm going to tell you why. The 5th pick, you hold on to that, because there's a couple guys in that range, and the number 1 guy that I want them to take is Michkov. So Michkov, they said, would be number 2. Like, Fantilli's not even in the question if it didn't have the Russian, the backstory. If he wasn't Russian, he'd be number 2 in the draft. And prior to this year, before Bedard really blew up this season and had the big season, there were rumors that he was going to be 1. It was 1-2 all over again.
I think I've seen Michkov as low as 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the problem is, who's going to take the chance on him? And Anaheim was a team that would have taken the Russian. That's what I'm hearing. But they're not going to pass on Fantilli, because if Fantilli falls to, like, that's the perfect scenario for the Montreal Canadiens, in my opinion, because, yeah, like, I'm not trading Logan Mailloux. Like, everybody's sour on the guy. Not everybody. Like, I'm not. What he did, he paid his time for. He did whatever he had to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way the courts work.
Yep.
I'm not. If he went through all the bullshit because of what he did, or it's not bullshit. I said that wrong. What he did was wrong, obviously. But if he paid his dues to society, did his community service, did his counseling, did all that stuff, how can you not root for the guy now?
Should be over. Yep.
It's over. He was 18 years old or 19 years old. Like, people like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's, what's his name, kid, pushing a handicapped girl down the stairs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Carson Briere.
Whatever happened there, again, the kid messed up. Hopefully, he learns from it and does his time, whatever the penalty is. But give him another chance on life. You know what I mean? But you could be sour on the guy. That's the only reason that Logan Mailloux's name's coming up in trades, because they want to rid themselves of that headache. But people are going to forget about it, and I told you this. People are already forgetting about it. People are already forgetting about the fact that what happened, because he's a good hockey player. I'm telling you right now, we are sick individuals in this country. All we care about is hockey. We've turned a blind eye to Hockey Canada with rape allegations, with all this shit, because it's the good old boys. And you know what? It's fucking disgusting. The fact that I make a living off this, you know what I mean? I want nothing to do with Hockey Canada. I'm glad they lost their sponsorships. I think so. This is another one. If I end up dead in the next week or so, this is because I'm talking about this. Like, they're the mob. if I'm being completely honest with
Canada?
you, Hockey Canada is organized crime, and it's been this way since probably the '80s. Because the way it works now, I have a friend. Well, he's an ex-colleague. So he told me that his daughter played travel hockey. She was banned from participating in a tournament because she didn't stay at a regulated hotel. They have a list of like 5 hotels they can choose from, which are all, of course, the Hiltons and the
Yeah.
like when they go to tournaments.
Yep.
They're all because it's sponsors,
Yep.
right?
They get
If
a
you
kickback.
stay at a hotel for $80 because you want to save $200 a night, they kicked her out of the tournament. They drove all the way to St. Catharines, Niagara Falls to play in a tournament. I'm sorry, but your daughter can't play because she didn't stay in an expensive hotel. That was Hockey Canada's decision, not the tournament.
Yeah.
It came down from Hockey Canada, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here, guys? The money's that important?
Well, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's what they're doing. That's what it's there for.
But is that right? That
No.
you go down there, you already spent probably $1,000 just to be there.
Yep.
Food, gas, hotel just for 3 days, and then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't play. I'd sue them. Oh, I didn't give a price there. We put the card up and never said anything. It's Ken Hodge autograph, numbered out of 10 from In the Game. We got $24 on the Ken Hodge. I've already said Nova's not going to play organized sports. I would much rather him get into like the arts, like learn an instrument.
But organized sports is so good for you because it teaches you teamwork, it teaches you how to lose, it teaches you resiliency, it teaches you how to pick yourself up when you're down. There's a lot of stuff that organized sports.
Okay.
There's a huge benefit to it.
I'll trust you on that. Counterpoint. I played organized sports my whole life. I'm a lone wolf. I never relied on my teammates for anything.
Well, you might approach sports differently, right? I go out and I play volleyball and I pretend I'm the only person on the court.
I play sports to be the best player on the court.
Yeah.
I could give 2 shits about anybody else out there. I'm just doing my best.
Yeah.
I get that it's a team sport, but I also had the flaw where I would get down on my teammates if they weren't
If they weren't putting in the effort
That's
that
right.
you were, yeah.
All right, we got a Pudge Rodriguez jersey card for $14 with the Detroit Tigers. I'm just saying that the counterpoint to being a team player is that there's people out there that aren't team players like me.
Yep.
And they do just fine. And man, would I have loved to learn an instrument. Now I'm 41 years old thinking, yeah, I want to take piano lessons. What if I would have took them when I was 18? You know? What if I would have took them when I was 14, 12? Rather than wasting my time playing hockey or,
Well, I don't think that you waste your time playing hockey. You take a lot of those things with you.
Not only do you waste your time, you waste your parents' time and their finances. When somebody came in and told me that it cost them $30,000 per kid to play hockey this year for AAA, I said, are you fucking insane?
Wow.
Are you insane?
Some parents have delusions of that my child's going to
Of
be
course
the
they
next
do.
NHL star.
And
right?
who gives them those illusions? Hockey Canada. And people always ask me, like, what do you think of the small players in the NHL? Like it just goes to show you that size still matters in the NHL when your favorites, the Toronto Maple Leafs, just got manhandled by a bigger, stronger kids in sports stay out of courts. All right.
Some. I would say that.
I
about-
guess you could say that. I guess if they're busy playing sports, they're not, they're not doing the drugs and stuff. Well, let's be honest. A
They
lot
do.
of players, once you get to junior, like once you're in the OHL, you get exposed to that stuff.
They do make stupid decisions, though.
There's all kinds of reports of players. We just talked about Logan Mailloux. Like, I know. So
Look at the Team Canada roster.
counterpoint.
Look at the
Counterpoint.
Team Canada. That,
Yep, they think they're above it. They've been groomed to think that there's something special, right? Especially the high end players. So so many cases of these players being complete assholes. If anything, sports, if you're a star in sports, you have a little leeway where you won't go to jail because they'll save you. Austin Matthews should have spent some time in jail showing his ass to a police officer.
Yeah.
Right? Not going to happen because he's a star. What's his name? Patrick Kane spitting on a cab driver. That's assault. Never seen a day in court. Right? It all gets settled outside. Like, rumors are that Sidney Crosby's killed numerous people. That's what I've heard. Hookers. That's what I'm hearing. I read. That's a joke. I read that there was a guy in the Pittsburgh media. I won't say who it is, but Proby tapping his billet. Oh, having sex with his handler. That's what that means.
Oh.
So a billet is somebody that puts you up while you're playing junior. Yeah. Now, Kevin, I want to ask you a question though. So with that happening, and that happened a lot in the 80s. I want to tell you something. If you ever want to find out what junior hockey's like, why don't you go find out why the city of Tilbury in Chatham, Kent, why they no longer have a junior C team. I want you guys to look that up. I think they got a lifetime ban for hazing. They were putting things in kids' rectums. Like, come on. I want to tell you something about this Proby tapping his billet. So it basically means that Bob Probert, as a minor, was having sex with his mother. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was having sex with someone in their 30s or 40s. Now, is that a predator? In my opinion, probably not the first hockey player she's had sex with underage, right? So it's probably one of those things where she's a predator and she keeps bringing these kids into her home for this reason. They used to call them puck bunnies back in the day. But they used to be, they were never like in their 30s or 40s. They were like, they'd hang around like the junior B, junior C. They'd be 19 with the 18, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean? That happened all the time. Kevin Elliott knows about the hazing, so at least somebody knows what happened there. But I'm telling you, like when you say playing sports keeps kids out of courts, it's just because they're protected by a giant umbrella.
Yeah, organizations that take
That's
care of
right. They don't want the black eye, so they kind of sweep it under the carpet. A former number one overall draft pick in the NHL raped a girl, and they paid her off, and that was the end of it. It's documented. Like, how many times does that probably happen? Like, just come on, guys. Like, it's sickening. I don't want my kid to be part of any of that. Like, even if there's a chance of that shit happening. Like, and it's not like this was back in the day. Literally, they're investigating that, was it 2017 or 18 Team Canada team?
Yeah.
And all the stars were absent from what happened.
Yeah,
like, Cale Makar was like, I wasn't there. And there's literally people saying, like, he was the guy that put it together. You know what I mean? Like, well, let's not throw the best player under the bus, right? It's just crazy the shit that happens. That so if you're thinking like, oh, that's the olden days that used to happen, it's still happening. Perfect example. Remember when we went to the so I know we're getting off topic here, but yeah, that's a race issue. Like, there's not much else you can say there. It was definitely a race issue.
Yep.
What was I getting at? Oh, you were with me. So when we went to Expo right after COVID lifted, remember we went to Hooters for our party?
Yep.
And that kids hockey team was in there?
Yep.
And they were harassing the girl in the bathroom?
Yep.
It's happening, guys. Like, we seen it first. We seen it firsthand. So we're at Sports Card Expo right after COVID lifts, the first expo back. Kids team, probably what, 14, 15-year-olds?
14 or 15, yeah.
Hooters, obviously a place where they're notorious for girls with assets and whatnot. Nice way to put it. That's what they're, like, the kids were there, and they were following one of the waitresses into the bathroom and, like, harassing her. To the point where, you know, the manager came over and had a talk with the parents, like, you need to fucking go. So they were total assholes to these people. But that's 14, 15-year-olds, right? So they, did anything become of it? No, they just were told to leave.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the Brian Urlacher jersey card coming up next. The Chicago Bears, $12 on the Urlacher. Justin, what you need to know about most professional athletes? They're mostly dicks. If they have to be schooled on how to give interviews, they're probably dicks. Sometimes it comes out, and it makes for entertaining television. I'm not gonna lie. We got $12 on the Brian Urlacher jersey card. Did he? He's a good player, eh?
Brandon Montour?
Montour, yeah. They were talking about him. I haven't watched much of the playoffs. I was away in Florida for a week. I'm busy doing the tourist thing. But I'd flip on, catch maybe a period, end of the night kind of thing. But I haven't watched much. But the other night I'm watching Carolina, Florida, and they would just not shut up about Brandon Montour. He was flying out there. The guy was, and they're like, well, he's in his prime. Okay, most of them are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
How many of them are not?
He's 28 years old, and they're like, oh, he's best he's ever played. Yeah, because he's in his prime. He's fully developed now, and he's a Schwiegen. Where's that, Kevin? All right, we got a Detroit Tigers jersey card coming up. I thought this guy was better than Justin Verlander for a few years, and then Verlander kind of surpassed him. Jeremy Bonnerman. Jeremy Bonnerman jersey card. $1 opening bid with $1 bid increments. It's okay, just leave it. So we got the Jeremy Bonnerman jersey card for $1. Brantford, okay. Oh man, I just spilled water all over myself.
$5, Mike Drury.
Mike Drury, welcome to the show, buddy. So here's why I think music and or acting might be the way that I kind of try and push him.
Nova?
First of all, he is so lucky to look like he's ridiculously good looking for a kid.
Really, really ridiculous.
Really, really good looking.
Okay.
Like Zoolander good looking. He already likes to sing.
Okay.
Right? And he acts all the time. He's a ham, you know what I mean? $5 current high bid to Mike Drury. But I would rather him learn independence. As a musician, you say you're a piano player or you play an instrument, that's on you. You know what I mean? You have to be, you're not dependent upon somebody else making you good.
Yep.
You can't just coast.
You can't hide it, yeah?
Yeah. You better watch your mouth, Kevin. Better watch your mouth. You got that, Mike Drury?
Mike Drury.
All right, we got the Wayne Gretzky MNT7. This one is O-Pee-Chee. 84-85, graded 7 O-Pee-Chee for $40. We got $40 on the Wayne Gretzky graded 7. Throw some of these extra cards up that I brought in tonight. Got some cool ones here. All right, next card up ends the first half of the show. We got the Ken Dryden. The Ken Dryden rookie card from Topps. Low grade, 2.0, but if you ever wanted to own one, we got $85 on the Ken Dryden tonight from Topps 7172. 85 bucks for an MNT2. No takers? Alright, we're going to throw this up quick. Bonus content. We have the Ricky Steamboat. This is the Prism Refractor from the brand new 2023 WWE Prism. Awesome card. Look at him holding the dragon. That's awesome. $8 on the Ricky Steamboats. $8 on the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Prism Refractor, where he's holding up the dragon. Really cool. All right, 2 seconds left. Nobody's taking these Steamboats. These are bonus cards that weren't going to be part of the show. Really nice Brendan Gallagher 3-color patch, numbered out of 25 from Artifacts. NHL Remnants for $28. Artifacts Gallagher patch, 3 colors, 28 bucks. If anybody's looking for any pleasure box spots, we are taking spots right now. Nobody has confirmed anything going forward, but we will do that. Again, they are $25 per spot now. You can pick which brand you want or which sport you want, whether it be NHL, Major League Baseball, or WWE. Pretty good response for WWE and NHL so far. One of the major hits out of WWE, the Road Dogg Auto 101. 15 seconds left to go on the Brendan Gallagher. All right, we got the Kevin Smith, old running back for the Detroit Lions. Really cool looking patch. So it's supposed to be jersey, football jersey. Really cool 2-color on that. Nice football piece, nice jersey piece here. Lots of rips, lots of really cool stuff going on. Kevin Smith, we got $15 on the Detroit Lions Kevin Smith triple memorabilia. It is serial numbered out of 100 on the back as well. $15. Mike Drury, 2 pleasure box, WWE style.
Darcy taking that.
Darcy with the... All right, up next. This is the one we were patiently waiting on. Our very own friend of the show, Ryan Mitchell, finally has his own jersey autograph card. This is the guy that keeps getting Ryan pulled into customs. He calls him Ryan Mitchell from the South, the U.S. Ryan Mitchell. So, we got to start this over. So, his claim is that every so often he gets pulled into customs because there's a Ryan Mitchell in the U.S. that has the exact same. So, Tim, I'll tell you in a second. He has the exact same name and birth date as Ryan Mitchell that watches the show. And he's also got multiple warrants out for his arrest. So when he goes through customs, he gets in pulled from time to time.
Come on,
if this guy has a warrant out for his arrest. I'm not saying it's this guy, but this is an American Ryan Mitchell, USA Baseball, right? So I'm just putting two together. It's like The Simpsons, right? A lot of crime in New York City, Saxy boy. I guess we could wrap up every crime ever committed in New York City, Steve Sachs. Kind of thing, right? Simpsons a reference there for you. But Ryan Mitchell, our very own American brother of the actual Ryan Mitchell that's on the show. $1 bid increments, $1 opening bid on the Ryan Mitchell Team USA rookie card. It is a rookie card. Team USA, yes.
Does the American one use his wife's phone?
Tim Scott. So I was going over what some of the chase cards were in the baseball box. I know there's multiple 101s in there, including a Nolan Ryan that's like $400 from Stadium Club. There's also a Joey Votto 101 patch in there. I can't remember. I can't remember if I put the there's a Jose Canseco auto out of 10. I can't remember if I put the Mike Trout auto in there or not. I'm gonna say it's 50-50, but I'm not 100% sure. Matt McKay for $2. That's all it's worth. Oh, Matt, are you kidding me, guys? Like the Ryan Mitchell, $2. All right, on-card signature from Upper Deck Ultimate Collection, our good friend Marcel Dion. Maybe he comes back and says hello sometime this summer. I don't know. I got to talk to him, but it is a possibility. All right, so we got Marcel Dion on-card signature for the Detroit Red Wings for $28. I want to answer that, Andrew Stewart. I think he actually signed it with his mouth, the pen in his mouth, because he had handcuffs on front and back. No, you have to keep it. If not, it's a void sale and I keep it and put it on the shelf.
Whoops.
Yeah, $28 on the Marcel Dion autograph. Somebody asked me if there's any NASCAR tonight. I don't think so. There's no NASCAR. Although, I was at Daytona the other day. Pretty cool place. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Driving by Daytona? Pretty cool. All right, up for auction. $1 opening bid, $1 bid increments. Max Holloway, my boy from the check out that flag around his shoulders. If anybody wants to tell me what state flag that is, I'll give you a high five. What is it?
State flag?
It is a state flag. Think. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. Quick.
I have no idea.
Are you... Okay. Anybody know what state flag that is? Where's Max Holloway from, folks?
Gotta assume it's gotta be on the East Coast.
You were way off.
Is it West Coast?
As far west as you can go. Aloha.
Oh, is it Hawaii?
He's Hawaiian, yeah.
Oh. That's the state flag of Hawaii?
Don't you remember
Isn't
I wore a
that
hat with that flag on it for like the last 10
years,
Brandon?
Isn't that the Union Jack that he's wearing?
Yeah. $5 to Rob with the Hawaii answer. Yeah, so... this is how much Brandon pays attention to what's going on. I literally wore a hat with the Hawaiian state... The black hat I used to wear with the flag on it?
Yeah, I know the hat.
That's the flag.
Okay.
It's the Hawaiian state flag.
But I didn't know that it was the Union Jack.
Well, they were... So, Captain Cook found the islands.
Which Rob is it?
A British sailor.
Rob Stange?
Yeah, Rob Stange, yeah.
Okay.
So follow along. So the Hawaiian Islands were discovered by the Western world by Captain Cook. Okay? Like, kind of like Christopher Columbus went over, you know, that kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
sailing. So I believe the British were the first ones to settle there of the Western world. Like, the Polynesians were there. Like, the locals, you know what I mean? Why are you giving me the... They killed him, Brandon.
Good.
Look up what happened to Captain Cook.
Good.
Whatever, fuck off. Alright, we got an on-card Jesse Barfield autograph for the Toronto Blue Jays going for $22. I'm done. I'm done. I'm trying to teach these people something and Brandon's putting the snore up. Fuck, whatever. History lesson. Look up what happened to... okay, John. Okay. Thanks for ruining it, John. $22 on the Jesse Barfield on-card signature for the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, so we got Mike Drury's going to do two spots in the WWE. We got 2 more cards going here, and then we'll do those. Any more pleasure box spots, we'll get those in. Nobody gives a shit about Jesse Barfield. Let's roll. Legends of the Hall, brand new insert for the new WWE Prism. Pretty cool black and white design. We got Bret the Hitman Hart, $1 opening bid with $1 bid increments.
$2.
$2 to Rowdy Walker. $30 seconds left to go. $2 is the high bid. Looks like that might be it. 10 seconds left on the Bret insert. We got $3 to Charles Lloyd. The shit man's gonna go for $3. Charles Lloyd with the pickup. All right, we're bringing out the WWE box. 2 spots for Mike Drury. Oh man, that's heavy. Let's do it. I don't think they can see that, can they?
I don't know if shifted here.
There we go.
Hang on. Still want to fix this. Oh, that's interesting. It's going the other way. Alright, so 1 to 100.
It's fine, man. They get it. Let's do it. 85. First card going to Mike, 85. Card number 85 is National Pride Prism autograph of Wolfgang. Not sure who that is, but that's one of your first cards there, Mike. Number 85 is Wolfgang auto. Is that Dale Brown? One NHL.
Yep.
All right, one more for Mike in the WWE, and then we'll move over to the NHL.
Number 40.
Number 40, going to Mike. 140 is a numbered card. It is Nikki Cross defeats Bailey to secure victory over Alexa Bliss. It is serial numbered at a 75 from Topps. So a serial number card at a 75 going to Mike. Wah, wah. Not the greatest card. You just missed out on, what was it? I seen the Daniel Bryan. There's still plenty of really good autographs in here from the Pile Driver box. Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Charlotte, Bianca Belair. There's an HBK auto in here that I just put in. Matt McKay is going to go NHL. Hopefully we see some of the cool patch autos come out of the NHL. All right, 2 NHL spots now going to Dale Brown and Matt McKay. What am I looking at? I can't see it. 122. 122 out of the NHL. It's a cool looking card. David Pastrnak, banner year. 3-color banner from SP Game Used. His head's covered up, but you get the gist of it. David Pastrnak. We have, that's Dale Brown. We got Matt McKay next. 159. Cool card. Old school. Got Fleer, Greats of the Game, Ken Hodge autograph. Beautiful autograph on the bottom. Pack pulled card as well. Really nice autograph. Going out to Dale Brown. Or sorry, that's Matt McKay. Old time hockey. Who was it? Ken Hodge?
Ken Hodge.
Didn't we just have his card on for out of 10? Yeah.
Yep.
14. Who wanted the...
Calling Beckett wants an MLB.
Why would you buy an MLB spot when you could have just bought your own damn card? I don't get it. Alright, put those down for now. Why is that tipping over like that? The hell? Alright, 1 MLB spot going to Ryan Mitchell. Let's do it.
210.
210? 210. Pretty good card. Bryce Harper, Hot Rookies from Score. So the only way you could get these, I've had this card for a very long time. The only way you could get this card was at the Sports Card Expo, Toronto Sports Card Expo. Panini actually set up there for 2 years in the early 2000s, the early 2010s. And they'd have these bonus packs similar to Upper Deck.
Yep.
Where you'd pull these hot rookies. They had Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, the big ones at the time. Bryce Harper was a big one at the time, actually. But they had some other guys I think Mike Trout was in that time frame. So was the quarterback that was in Seattle. What's his name? Russell Westbrook.
Russell.
He was in there.
Russell Wilson.
Basketball guys were really big. Ben Simmons and stuff like that were in there. So yeah, it was. They were pretty good packs. Harper and they're numbered at a $2.99, I think. All right, that's it for now. Where were we? What didn't sell? Want to do that or?
Sure. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do it real quick. What did not sell in the first half of the show? Just real quick. If you want them, if you don't, let us know. We had the Wayne Gretzky top 7 for $35. Last chance on these, then they go away. Most of the stuff will go on eBay. Especially the graded stuff. People love cheap graded cards on there. $35 on the Gretzky 7.0 from MNT. Another one, Bronson Reed getting a pretty good push out of the WWE. Numbered out of $199, $20. Takers, Cole Hauser from the Yellowstone television show, numbered out of 50, going for $65. We have the Vlad Guerrero jersey card from the Expos for $15. The Ultimate Warrior out of 199 from Chronicles going for $12. Oh, we got to try our marshmallow.
Oh yeah, passion fruit, right?
Yeah. So if you guys remember from last week's show, we had some marshmallows that we were trying. The champagne marshmallows. Well, this week, right since we're done this, we're going to try the passion fruit marshmallow. We saved one for this week to try. Plus, we got some stuff. We'll have it next week. We got some. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We got some more stuff to taste test. But anyways, Marc-Andre Fleury, $10 for the All-Star Game jersey. I'm trying to remember where I put shit here. Bill Taylor. The Greg Maddux 8.5 rookie from Leaf for $45. Oh, sorry, $40. $40. Get ready to get this passion fruit marshmallow out. Check this out. Oh, they just look normal. Can't smell them.
Those are big. Those are bigger than the ones.
No, 16 of them in a box. Same size. Oh, it says enjoy on the inside. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't have to say it. Like, you know. They don't have to say that. They could say, sucker, you already paid for them. Alright, Joseph Woll, Young Gun for the Toronto Maple Leafs. At $18 on the Joseph Woll Young Gun. Bill Taylor again. Alright, we got the star-studded Tom Brady Prism Refractor, cracked ice. $15 on the Brady. What was that? 8? Okay. Sorry. Next up, we have the Natalia autograph for $28. Little baggie they put them in. What the hell?
Whoa. Thing just exploded on you.
Alright, let's do this, man. Passion fruit. Ooh, they smell good.
Smells good.
That's good.
That and cotton candy are the best.
I like the bourbon ones.
The cotton
bourbon
candy
ones
was
are
good.
I like the bourbon one you had. The D-Spot story. We'll tell that in 1 minute. The dual Swedes NHL Generations, Naslund and Zetterberg jersey card for $18. So the D-Spot story, I'll tell that races we're done the halfway spot here. Alright, Ben Bishop's stick, numbered out of 4. We got $28 on it. So for those of you that don't know what the D spot is, it's the dessert. Help me out here.
Dessert.
The dessert spot. I talk too much and it gets rambled up sometimes. Scramble. We got Carson Wentz.
That's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, same shit, different pile. Jalen Hurts rookie card from Clear Vision for $14. So we walk into the D spot, which is in Windsor now. The first time we went there, it was just John and I. We were in Mississauga, which we think is the the flagship, the original D Spot. It just had better decor. Like it seemed like it had a bigger menu. It's definitely the same franchise, but it was just a little bit better in all ways. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we got the Ken Hodge autograph for $24. We just seen a Ken Hodge pulled out of the pleasure box. So the D Spot in Windsor, about a third the size of the one that's in Toronto. The one in Toronto, you had a waitress or a waiter come up to you and take your order. It was a sit-down restaurant. Really nice, actually. The one in Windsor is like you order, go to your table, you get a little beeper, and then if they're not busy, they bring it out to you. Like, that was okay. They did bring it to the table. Pudge Rodriguez jersey card for the Tigers. We got $14 on it. So we're sitting there waiting for our food. I went with the mango banana crepe. Okay, so it's a really tasty crepe filled with mango ice cream with chopped up bananas and shredded white chocolate on the bananas. Okay, that's what I got. Like an adult type thing, right? John gets the waffle cone again. So here's the funny story. Here's one of the two funny stories. So we get to the counter, and John's like, I'm going to get the waffle cone. I'm like, John, you literally told me, you talked about it for a week, about how awesome you thought this place was, because you said you could go there every day for a year and get a different dessert. And he gets there and orders the same thing that he got the first time he went, and he starts getting all jittery. He starts laughing. He's like, I got nervous and panic ordered. So John was the funniest shit. So he's like, I got nervous and panic ordered. And then all of a sudden we're sitting there, and I see Ryan, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? He comes over, it's like all the colors of the rainbow. It's got sparklers flying all over the place. Like, he's got to wear a little kid's party hat when he eats it. He orders off the kids menu. What does he get? He gets the rainbow unicorn toots in a crepe. It's got cotton candy all over the place. And not only does he embarrass us by what he orders, because they're singing like Baby Shark to him when they bring it to the table, and like they've got Hanson music videos playing in the background. They're all excited that, oh, is it your child's birthday? He's 40. You know what I mean? We're very embarrassed by this. John and I are like, we're eating adult desserts here, and he's just like, look, come on.
I saw the picture.
Then he gets
his
upset.
face, yeah.
This is how he actually whines like a child. Like that, right? Like a child. And he starts throwing a tantrum, and he's got icing sugar all over his shirt. No, this is not a joke. He was covered in icing sugar by the time we left. There was so much on this thing. He's like, I don't care. Total embarrassment at that. No, John, his butt plug stayed in his butt for most of the restaurant. Anyways, moving on. Total embarrassment at the dessert shop with Ryan. It's all true. See, he never wavered. All right, we got the Brian Urlacher jersey card for $12. No, it was a good time yesterday. We went to Chicken Guy. For those of you that don't know, Guy Fieri has a new restaurant in Michigan called Chicken Guy in Livonia.
Good.
It's just chicken tenders, man. So you just go in there and you order, like, they have chicken tenders, a couple different sides. I got pickle chips, which were great, like deep fried pickles. So pickle chips, I got 5 chicken fingers. The guy in the red tracksuit. I'll tell that in a minute. So I get 5 chicken strips. Instead of fries, I get the pickle chips, which are fine. There's no upcharge or anything like that. And then I got 6 sauces because I wanted to try all the different sauces. That's what they're famous for. They got like 40 different sauces. You can get chicken burgers, chicken strips, then just sides and stuff like that. A very limited menu. It was like $15. Unlimited drinks, fountain drinks. Like, it was good.
Cool.
Although the only problem I had with it, the chicken strips were so hot. And I'm not talking like the little chicken strips. These were like the wide ones. Like there was a lot.
Yep.
I never finished them. John actually ate my 5th chicken strip. What was the signature shake? I didn't even check. I'm not down with the shakes, man. I'm just there to fuel up. No point in drinking a shake. We knew we were going to the D Spot in a couple hours, so we weren't going to waste the sweets on it. MNT 7 Gretzky Opeachy, 80/45 for $40. It's late already, man.
I know.
2 hours into the show.
Yep.
Let's run through this shit quick then. Alright, we got the Ken Dryden MNT 2 from Topps for $85. I did see a couple people with the shakes afterwards, though. And I'm not talking like, you know, they got the sugar shakes or like having a seizure.
Yeah.
They were drinking the special milkshake. All right, we got the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This one's going $8. It is the Prismatic from this year's Panini Prism. $8 on. I love this card because he's got the alligator in it, or Komodo dragon, whatever it is.
Right, yep.
It wouldn't be a Komodo dragon. They're dangerous. Well, that's a Komodo dragon, and I think it is.
Yeah, I don't think it.
It's wearing a coat, dude. Check that out.
It has to be a Komodo dragon.
It's wearing like a leather coat. Anyways, we got the Brendan Gallagher patch for $28. $28 on the Brendan Gallagher. Beautiful 3-color patch from Brendan Gallagher at a 25. Yeah, the guy in the red tracksuit. Heavier set guy. Really short, though, so it looked weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, big guys that are heavy, you know, like, I get it, but
Super
like when
wide.
they're like 4'8".
And super wide.
Yeah. Wearing a tracksuit. It's pretty funny. I don't like the body shame because I'm a bigger guy, but could have dressed better. So, he's sitting at this table. John's like, oh my god, look at this guy's ordering. I get it. He's got a sweets problem. Gets a giant slice of red velvet cake. Gets a crepe with ice cream. And then she brought out a brownie. And then she brought out this. It's like they had 5 dishes at their table for 2 people.
Ooh,
and I'm telling you right now, I showed you the size of these dishes.
Yeah, they're big.
I didn't finish mine. I couldn't finish the ice cream. It was just too much. Built like a fire hydrant. All right. Marcel Dion autograph, $28. A weird-looking individual. Like, body shape.
Yeah. Sounds like he did it to himself, though.
Absolutely. There we go. Chuck's got it. Chuck saved the night. Alright, last one for the first half. This was the Jesse Barfield autograph for $22 on-card signature. We'll see what we can get to. We'll probably run to 11:30 tonight. Whatever we get done, we get done. I got to get out of here in time to go to Wendy's. I want a chili. Is that not a reasonable thing to do?
Sure. Just like getting out of here to go to Taco Bell.
I'm not doing Taco Bell tonight. I'm done with the taco. All right, Scottie Pippen, rookie card, 7.5 from MNT. I wish I could get that without the glare. Scottie Pippen, rookie, going for $80 tonight. 8-0. Really nice copy of Scottie Pippen. Let's lower the clock for these auctions. Will go a minute, but regular cards will go 45 seconds. Just
Okay.
speed it up a little bit.
All right.
Try and get through these quicker. So we got $80 on the Scottie Pippen rookie card from 1988 Fleer. I gotta check Wendy's, see what time they're open to. Can't be cutting it close. Okay, they're open at midnight. I can't risk it, man.
Hey, that's fair.
All right, Danny Jansen, rookie card auto from Topps, $20. This may be the worst picture on a sports card I've ever seen. Coming up next.
Coming up next.
Like it's so bad it's good. No takers for the Danny Jansen at $20. Up for auction, $1 opening bid, $1 bid increments. The worst picture of Shawn Michaels I've ever seen in the history of sports cards. On the Sport Kings Gum base card, Shawn Michaels, $1 opening bid, $1 bid increments. Look at his face. What's wrong with his face?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone got paid.
It's like someone beat the crap out of him.
Someone got paid for that artist rendering.
And, like, did they sign off on it?
Maybe it was one of those last minute things where, like, hey, we got this guy, just fill it up quick.
Mike Drury at $5. It's so bad it's good.
Five seconds left. Mike Drury.
Drury got it?
Yep.
All right, $5 to Drury. Let's do another auction real quick for the brand new Prism. We have Prismatic Entrances with Triple H, $1 opening bid on this.
$2, Charles Lloyd. 20 seconds left. Charles Lloyd, $2.
$2? Who's that, Triple H?
Yep.
All right. Up next, we've got The Undertaker, Legends of the Hall for $8. RB Allen came in at 3. Was it late?
It was late.
The brand new Panini Prism, $8 on The Undertaker. Put that down. We've got the Dylan Larkin Dual Artifacts Jersey card. $22 for the rookie Dual Artifacts, numbered at a $2.99 or $1.99? $3.99 actually. My eyes couldn't see it. $3.99 for the Larkin Dual Jersey. $22. Takers there. We have the Barry Sanders Star-Crossed, really cool insert for Barry Sanders, going for $8 from 1997 Upper Deck. like no takers on the berry for $8. We'll set that
Oh,
aside.
Darcy's taking that.
Oh. All right, we got the Wayne Gretzky. This is an 8.0 from MNT. Near mint from the 84-85 stat leaders. We got $45 on the Gretzky 8.0. 45. Move it down. Alright, you got a quad bat. This one's Jim Tomei, Alex Rodriguez, Maglio Ordonez, and Dave Justice from Upper Deck. Quad bat going for $21. 21. Right around 15 seconds left to go on the quad bats. Alright, we'll move on. Stick Rack. Stick Rack 2. This is Chris Chelios and Serge Savard. Dual sticks from Stickwork. Numbered out of 40. The asking price on this card is $24. That is the guy. So John sent me the tracksuit guy. This is him.
He took a picture of him?
He's not joking. That looks identical to the dude that we've seen in the D spot.
It's almost hypnotic the way that is, the way that he shakes that.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took John to find that. He's probably been scouring the internet for that. Alright, up next, auction. We got the Big Boss Man Prism. I love Big Boss Man. Ray Trailer no longer with us. Big Boss Man Red Blue Prism. $1 opening bid on the Boss Man. 1 times 1, $1 bid, $1 opening bid, $1 bid increments.
$1 RB Allen.
RB Allen's throwing out $1 for the Big Boss Man. Just 20 seconds left to go on the Boss Man insert from Select. Still $1. Going for $3 to Colleen Beckett now. And it's gone. Colleen Beckett's going to pay $3 for it. All right, next one up. This one's numbered out of 299. The bad guy, Chico. We got Razor Ramon Red Refractor from Prism for $15 for the Razor Ramon. Say hello to the bad guy. Razor Ramon making his first appearance in Panini Prism this year. Also making his debut this year, Macho Man. He'll be around next week. We get some Macho Man inserts. Looks like nobody's going to take down the Razor Ramon, so we'll set that aside. Nice autograph here. Yvonne Cornway, this one from Playbook back in the day, Panini Playbook. This is serial numbered out of 50 copies. We got $22 on the Yvonne Cornway auto. Hard sign.
Is that out of 50?
It's out of 50, yeah.
It says 99.
Oh, it's out of 99? Sorry.
Yeah, 71 out of 99.
I can't see it. Out of 99, $22 for the Yvonne Cornway auto. The Roadrunner. John almost got us pulled in at the border because he bought dolls. He's like, it's an action figure. I'm like, John, it's a doll.
What kind of dolls?
I don't know, My Pet Pony or something like that.
My Pet Pony.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they call this shit. We got the Pedro Martinez jersey card. The Pedro jersey card going for $14. Pedro. I don't know. He just come back to the car and he had a handful of dolls. I think he stole them from some kids.
Traded him cigarettes for him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Cigarettes and booze.
Yep, I'll give you all this for your dolls.
I think 28 people left their phones on. Since we got 28 live viewers, nobody's talking. We got Jordan Harris, young gun, really good for Montreal. Another guy, do they go with him? Do they go with Caden Gooley? Really good player. $8 on the Jordan Harris young gun. Dale Brown. All right, we got a Ron Francis patch from Superlative, numbered out of 18. Nice Ronnie franchise patch. This one is going for $22. Serial numbered out of 18 copies. $15 seconds left to go on the Ron Francis patch, numbered out of 18. Man, if I get to Wendy's and they're like, oh, sorry, we're out of chili, I'm going to freak out. All right, nice one here. We have the Bo Jackson rated rookie. It is a gold labeled 9 from MNT. Not easy to get. We got $70 on the Bo Jackson Mint 9 rookie card. $20 seconds left to go on the Bo Jackson. Alright, nice piece. Steve Carlton, 2-color jersey card for the Philadelphia Phillies. 2-color jersey piece going for $14. 1-4.
Looks like no takers there for the Carlton. Up next, we have the Canton Cloth. It's a Ray Lewis 2-color patch card, numbered out of 80, going for $15 on the Ray Lewis. It's purple and black. There's a stitch there. You can kind of see it. Halfway through.
Yep.
No takers on the Ray Lewis. Up next, 6.5 Michael Jordan 1988-89 Fleer sticker. We got $95, $95 on the Michael Jordan 6.5 from 88-89 Fleer.
This come in as part of that Jordan Gretzky thing that you had? Yeah.
No takers there. Up next, Roy Halladay. We've had success with Roy Halladay in the last few weeks with the jersey cards and such. We got a Roy Halladay jersey card going for $18, 1/8. All right, no takers on the Roy Halladay tonight. Dylan Larkin, exquisite, numbered out of 149. Dylan Larkin's gonna go for $8. Rumor today is that Clayton Keller wants out of Arizona,
I saw that. He had a list.
and that Detroit's one of the teams that he's considering wanting to go to. And Detroit's another team that we should expect to climb higher up
I would
the list.
assume so. I think Detroit will be better than they were last year.
So you got some teams coming. Like the East is going to be up in the air, I think, in the next year or two. You got Detroit coming, Buffalo's coming, Ottawa's coming. Montreal's probably 2 years out, but they'll be coming. So if you're a team like Boston, Tampa, Toronto, where they're starting to have turnover with guys leaving,
Last hurrah.
they call it the last ride. That's
It
right.
is. It's going to be the last hurrah.
Austin Theory from Spectra. This card is serial numbered out of 10. Very good Austin Theory card for $40. Austin Theory Gold Refractor from Spectra for $40. Alright, we'll pull that. Speeding things up here. You got the Ryan Ellis on-card Ultimate Signatures for $10. Ryan Ellis play for the Windsor Spitfires. $10. Max Domi with the rookie jumbo patches. These were really cool back. Well, they still do them. The Black Diamond rookie jumbo patches for Max Domi is going to be $20 on this one. Takers on the Domi. We got the Derek Jeter MNT 8.5 Topps rookie card for $60, 60. All right, really cool Phil Esposito patch at a 15. Nice 3-color patch. I don't know why they got him in a Boston uniform with a Rangers patch. I hate when they do that.
Doesn't make sense.
$30 on the Esposito patch at a 15. I just don't get that. They're not paying licensing for the jersey anyways. Why not have a picture of him with a right jersey on?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, it's dumb. It is what it is. It doesn't matter anyways because I don't think anybody's actually seeing it.
It's just you and I.
It's just you and I putting cards up. Maybe somebody will watch on the replay be like,
oh,
why
man,
was nobody buying any of this shit? Alright, he's done. Solo Sikoa, one of the big hits in WWE right now. His rookie card numbered at a 99 for $20.
Is that a new series of wrestling card? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that's out of Absolute, so it comes out of Chronicles.
Oh.
So Chronicles has like 10 or 12 different products in it.
Yep.
So $20 on the Solo Sikoa at a 99 rookie card. Well, thanks for staying around, RB. At least you're enjoying the picture show.
Yeah, it's like a slideshow.
For those of you that are still here, like, what's going on? Like, nobody's saying anything. Like, it says we got 27 people watching. It's just very quiet. We got the Alex Ovechkin dual jersey card numbered at a 125 for $25. What are we doing wrong here? That's a good question. Like, I can accept criticism. What are we doing wrong? What is the point? Like,
could be timing.
It's timing. Yeah, I get that. It's late. The 8:30 start time is pretty late for some people. But I'd like to hear what's going on. What's that? I'm about 5'10" short. What year is the Ovi? 15-16. Next card up, we have the Nolan Ryan MNT. It is it's his first solo picture. They consider it his Topps rookie because his rookie. Like when they did Topps 2020 project, this is the card they used for the famous Nolan Ryan. They didn't use the triple.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the double. I can't even remember who he's on the card with, but he's got one the year before. Kind of like Fergie Jenkins' rookie, where
it's got the four, it's got the quad, yeah.
So this is his iconic card, anyways, as a Met. So we have the Nolan Ryan MNT 4, very good, excellent, for $400. So you're saying you're $5 to $10 short of an asking price. So if I put a card up for $10, you're saying it should be 5 or 0, or are you talking about like the graded stuff? Because how I price these is that I usually take eBay pricing, and eBay automatically charges you the tax now. What you're doing is saving the tax, and I usually bundle stuff for people with shipping. So that's how I come to my prices. You're getting them for pretty much eBay pricing without the tax. It's already worked in. All right, so this will be the last card of the night. Oh no, sorry, we got one more after this. This is the John Cena. This is the throwback Prism auto that I pulled yesterday out of my. I opened 2 boxes of Prism. Really high-end autographs with the throwbacks of the 2012 design. The Cena autograph is numbered at a 99 on the back. We got, sorry, was it $400? $400 on the John Cena auto. I get it. Okay. So you're cheap. That's what you're saying. I don't mind. You can, like, it is what it is.
Cheapo.
Everybody's looking for a deal. I get it. But see, like if we had, if I can be candid, and obviously when I go to shows, I'm looking for the best deal possible as well, and I get it. But do you think it should be $10 or $15 when you get this quality of entertainment that comes with it? And Brandon's like, I kind of agree.
True.
Bruh.
Like, you could go on eBay and probably pick it up for $10, $15, and then you got to pay $12 to ship it, and you got to pay your $3 or $2 for tax. But is there anybody on the other side of eBay that's entertaining you for 3 hours?
No.
No.
You know there's not.
No, they're not. So see if I can get this to stand up. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll probably have to do it this way. This was the last card of the night. See if I can get it in there. Alright, so it's hard to get in there. I won't show the grade. The grade is a PSA 7. If you're looking for PSA instead of MNT or KSA. PSA 7, Mickey Mantle, Topps Giants. $450 on the Mantle. That's the last card of the night. Oh, I get it then. If you're just doing it for shits and giggles, you don't want to overspend. I get it. But we've had to get away from putting up high-end cards just because no one,
Yeah.
like, there's no point. At some point, I'm just showing this card off.
Yep.
Right?
Come on, man.
This is a gorgeous copy of this, by the way. So I will tell you this: this was graded last week. So this came through. It got delivered last week. So what I'm telling you is, like, if anybody knows the history of PSA, they're extremely strict on stuff right now. The ask for the Mantle's $450. So they're extremely strict on gradings. There's literally there's a PSA 9 online that doesn't look as good as this. So that's all you need to know. Like, on the new grading system, I don't know what they must have hired idiots off the street, because for instance, John and I do vintage, right? Like, we're always looking at the vintage stuff.
Yep.
And we're looking at pre-war online. So before my pre-war stuff came in, I haven't had any pre-war stuff on the show because of the fact that, is anybody going to buy it? Like, you don't even, like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but you guys don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
Like, I barely know who they are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So what's the point of throwing up, like, a PSA, because nobody here would understand it. Like a PSA 2, Ice Kings, whoever it may be. It's like a $300 card. So it's just a waste of airtime, in my opinion. And it goes the same thing for, like, the goodies and stuff like that. Like, there's no point in putting any of that stuff up. But anyways, with that being said, we will take last call on the pleasure box, because it's the only thing that people seem to care about. So we'll do last call in the pleasure box for tonight. We're not going to do a second round. Like, we sold 2 cards in the last half of the show there. I'm not going to run them through again. If there's something that you want to, just send me a message if you're watching on the replay. Yeah, last call on the pleasure box. They're $25 a spot. Pretty good return to the pleasure box tonight. We sold 14 spots. Looked like it was mainly dominated by WWE and NHL. Had a couple MLB in there, not many. But yeah. Put 2 minutes on the clock, man. I'm out of here.
That chili ain't gonna eat itself.
It is not. I swear to God, man. If you see reports on the news tomorrow, man goes nuts and kills everybody at Wendy's.
It's because they're out of chili. You should call them and see if you can pre-order it. Be like, have it ready. Put it in the
I'm
microwave.
getting 2 large chilies. That's all I'm telling you.
2 large chilies.
2 large chilies.
What are you washing that down with?
Coke Zero. I'm going to stay up and watch I had a nap, so I didn't open the shop today. I actually took the day off. So the original plan was for me to come in at 2 o'clock and open for the day. And be here till 6:30.
Yep.
And then go home, see Nova for a little bit, and then come back in for the show. That's what I did last week. I said, screw it. I ended up, Cindy went away this morning, went over, hung out with, with family and whatnot. They were doing some gardening with Grandma. So I said, man, I'm hungry. Like, I just want to go get something to eat. So I wanted chicken parm. So, do you know how incredibly hard it is to find restaurants on a Monday in Chatham? Like, nothing's open Monday.
Yeah.
Nothing's open usually on Monday. Throw in that it's a holiday.
Yeah.
There was literally like 2 places downtown open, owned by the same people. The Garden and Satellite were both open. I think Chilled Cork would be open because it's a hotel. They have to have that food service. They're always open.
Yep.
They're open 24 hours, or not 24 hours a day, but every day.
Yeah. 365 days a year.
So I was looking for chicken parm, and the first place I would go to is Mama Maria's, closed. Probably the last place I would go to is Boston Pizza, and that's where I had to end up to get my chicken parm. It wasn't bad.
Kelsey's, Kelsey's doesn't make a chicken parm?
No, I'm not going to any of those places. I don't usually like to go to Kelsey's. I don't like to go to Boston Pizza. The brand name stuff.
Yeah.
It's all shit, man.
There's no other Italian place in town.
It's literally, and my dad talks about it all the time. The food comes in a bag. They literally boil the steak in a bag and then throw it on the grill for like 2 minutes just to grill it. It's already, they cook it in a plastic bag. They boil everything and they plate it. That's all they do. Like, I had a friend that he's like, oh, I was a chef at Kelsey's. I laughed my ass off.
Chef.
I laughed my ass off. I'm like, what did you do? Oh, I worked on fries and steaks. I'm like, and then what did exactly, like, fries, like you peel and cut the fries? Oh, no, they come in a bag. I'm like, you're a fry cook. Right? And no disrespect to people that do that, but you're not a chef.
Yeah.
Like, you're not making sauces. You're not mixing. You're not
you
doing,
didn't go to culinary
like,
school.
You're not a sous chef. You're not. I've watched enough Anthony Bourdain to know that you're not a fucking chef, okay? So I laughed at him, and he got all upset. I'm like, you're not a chef, dude. You're a short order cook. Not even that.
Yeah, no.
So anyways, it was extremely tough to find food today. So I ended up staying. I went and had a big meal, like a big lunch.
And then a food coma.
And then I got into a little bit of food coma. I was supposed to come to work at 2. It was already like 2:30. I was gonna be late. And I'm like, I'm just going home. I went home and had a nap, and I was refreshed for tonight. I'm like, hey, I can stay up and watch Raw on the second taping now, or second showing. So I was like, all right, gonna get me some more chili.
Cool.
Be done with it. All right, guys and gals, if you're watching, that's it for singles night. You will get totals probably in the next 24 hours. Yeah, we send out totals tomorrow, probably by, I don't know, 1 o'clock-ish. Oh, Annie Carla's still here. She woke up. Alright. We will see you guys maybe next week. We got to figure out what's going on here. I don't know about this 8:30 start time. It doesn't seem to be working too well with the singles night format. Maybe next week, instead of having singles night, I was just thinking through in my head, because it won't take as long. What are you doing?
Whoa,
What the hell, man?
Whoa, sorry, dude. Sorry.
Fucking,
Sorry.
That's how bad things are? Like, they're cutting me off like my Oscar speech?
Yeah, I need to cut you off.
Anyways, So maybe next week we do a small group break instead of a full singles night. Something along those lines. Keep you guys entertained for a couple hours on a Monday night.
Got some new stuff coming in?
I think there's new product coming Wednesday.
Okay.
Last I heard, I thought it was Trilogy, but it might be pushed. I don't know. It might be pushed back. I don't know. But we got lots of stuff. We can do SP Authentic. We can do SPX. We can do a little bit of everything, right? So we'll do that maybe keep it cheap, $30-35 a spot. Make it worth my while to come in on a Monday night. Yeah. All right, so we'll see you next week sometime. Have a good one, guys.